Hey, David Franzen here. How's it going? It is a Monday night, January 30th. Just getting on here tonight to talk a few minutes about a couple things. I just got back from a live event for my company. It was a mastermind event for the company Moog that I'm a part of. It was a titanium mastermind event. And I just want to talk a little bit tonight about things that are important to do when you get back home after attending one of these events. First of all, I want to clarify that there is value in attending these live events. When you go to these live events, not only are you going to learn marketing skills, but you're going to be around people that have been in the business, in the industry, like-minded individuals that are also entrepreneurs that think the same way as you, and they're very supportive. So just to be around that group of people is a fantastic thing, because maybe when you're at home, you're not getting the support you need from your loved ones, your family and friends. So when you could get to an event like this, it's certainly an opportunity to grow and to be around people that also have the same dreams, the same desires, and the same goals as you. So I definitely highly recommend going to live events whenever you get a chance, because not only do you gain knowledge and technical expertise that can help take your business to the new level, just being in the environment around top earners will help you also grow in your business. For example, at this event I went to, I had the privilege of meeting one of the guys that I look up to in the industry, one of the guys in my business that is a top earner, a gentleman named John Chow. If you don't know who John Chow is, you could go to johnchow.com. And of course, if you don't know who I am, you could go to davidmfranzene.com. And anyway, just hanging around John and being able to share a few meals with him and to kind of pick his brain about what he does to earn income online was just a value I can't place a monetary tag on. So I think it's important to go to these events, to learn and to be around people like that. But the main thing I want to talk about tonight is what happens when you get back home, because it's real easy to have information overload when you go to these events. And then when you get back home, you're kind of like, well, that was great. I learned so much. I was around great people and I feel fantastic. I really feel like I could take my business to a new level. And then you kind of are like, now the excitement's over. You're back to the normal routine. Maybe you're going back to your 9-to-5 job and you're like, okay, that was great. Now what? So this is what I want to share with you. This is what you need to do. You don't need to implement everything you learned at the mastermind event or the live event for the online marketing that you went to. You just have to take 1 to 3 major things that you learned, things that you think may improve your business, and implement those things. And if you're not good at implementing that thing, you need to focus on learning more about that thing. Say, for example, you go to an event and you realize that blogging is a way that you can make money online, that you can blog about something, you can get people to do a natural search for the subject you're talking about, and you hope they end up landing on your blog page, and then they click on your link and they may be interested in the product or the opportunity you're promoting, and then you will make a commission off of that. So if you don't know enough about blogging, take advantage of learning more about it. So you got the great inspiration, the great idea to do blogging when you were at the mastermind event. Now you really want to learn how to perfect it, how to be better at it, how to optimize it for SEO, search engine optimization. So you want to know how not only do you write a good blog post that has value and content that can be helpful to people, but you want to know how can I get people to look at that blog. So you do a Google search and you put in how to optimize my blog, and all kinds of good information will come up. So say that's one of 100 things that you learned at that event. You just focus on that one thing and you learn it. And like I said, focus on 1 to 3 things. So don't get overwhelmed by the information that you received. Hopefully you took a great amount of notes when you're at your event, and you could go through those notes, and then you could pick out the 2 or 3 things that you really want to focus on. And that's how you keep from being stagnant. Because if you just look at everything you learned and you think it was a great event, I'm going to apply everything I learned, and I'm really going to help my business go to the next level. Well, if you do that, you're probably going to end up doing nothing, because you're going to be so overwhelmed with trying to do it all that you're like, day one, day two, day three, you're like, I'm going to do all this stuff. I just got to figure out what to do first. And then you're going to end up doing nothing. So that would be my advice, is to just pick one or two things that you learned at the event and then focus on those. I've always said that you don't want to try to do too much. You want to learn one good way to promote your opportunity or your product, and then you want to focus on that. And you want to wait till you get good at that before you try to do something else. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you tonight. I had a good night tonight. I actually just got back in town a couple days ago from my event, and tonight I had my celebration for the fantasy football league that I'm in, and I was a champion this year. So not only did I have a great event this week, learning and growing from such people as John Chow, when I got back home, I got to go to my fantasy football celebration dinner, and I got presented the belt, the championship belt tonight. So I'm going to put that in my man cave. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be on display for everybody to see over the next year. And then hopefully I can repeat next year as champion. But anyway, it's not about that. It's not about me. I'm about offering value and showing you how you can be successful online. So number one is get to live events. They really can make a tremendous difference in your business. The people that you're seeing being successful online are usually the people that are attending the live events. Okay? And then when you go to these live events, take a lot of notes, but then you have to narrow down these notes. Don't try when you get back home to implement everything you learned. Just try to implement a couple of select things that you learn. Focus on getting good at that. And then when you have that mastered and you're doing good at that, then you can move on to the next thing. Do these things and you will be successful online. This is David Franzen. Thanks for sharing. Wherever you are in the world, I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.